Morning, everybody. Welcome to Fresh Baked Disney, the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily. I'm your host, David, and we are here on a Saturday morning at Disneyland. Is it Christmas yet?
Yeah. It's been Christmas.
Oh yeah, it's Christmas.
All right. Okay, I'm just checking because it's still November.
Yeah, but now Thanksgiving's over, so no one can even complain.
That's right.
No one
it's
can
official.
No one can even act like it's
full speed ahead. Oh no. Are we doing this now?
I just like, yeah, let's get out of the way and do it.
Lady says she needs a pair of ears that she. What about? But look at those.
You like those more?
Well, it's not about what I like. I'm just saying those are pretty great. But you've had your eyes on these for a while, have you not?
These are the new ones.
Okay.
It kind of goes with my outfit.
You don't want the furry one?
I was kind of getting the furry ones too. They're kind of cute, right?
They're all cute.
I like this one. Let's try. Oh, they're pretty. I think I do like these more. Alright. Which one do you like more?
Those.
Oh.
Those don't seem as as festive as
the other ones.
I think so.
Okay, I'll try on the ones that you like.
But you don't like them.
I mean, I guess I can make it work.
Okay, the idea isn't to make it work. The idea is to get something that you really love.
Do they look cute?
Well, yeah, they look cute, but you like those, so get those.
I feel like they go better with what I'm wearing now.
Yes, you're correct. They do.
And I already have red green.
That's right, you do. You're making all kinds of sense right now.
This is the test. You're not feeling.
I know. I feel.
This is a pop quiz. You're fine.
Let's get the ones that you like.
Okay. Is there more in the back?
Right here. I don't know, man. I feel like she should have got the green ribbon.
What?
Nothing.
What?
I feel like,
Everything's fine. You're good.
I feel like it would be really Christmas right now. Those look so cute on you, baby. Those look so cute. They're just so full of festive cheer right now.
I mean, it does say merry and bright on the side.
It does. It does say merry and bright.
They're cute. I like it. I like it.
We're drifting to the right.
Where are we going?
We're going to go down Main Street for a second, I guess, because we have to go into Disneyland. Ba-da-da-da-da, there's that tree. Again, there it is. Yeah, so no, there's no more talk of it being too early.
Nope.
We are definitely fully into Christmas now. With a whole mess of holiday cheer. You know what? I just had a thought. As we walk down Main Street, I often say that one should, as much as possible, try to start your day with a ride on a Disneyland or a Main Street vehicle.
Okay.
But did you know that Walt's intent was for you to ride the train first?
Oh, so should we go right?
That was his express intent. So let's turn around.
Oh, okay, let's turn around.
Let's go back.
Like the paper after it acts as here's a preview of everything the park has to offer for the rest of your day.
We did a video a while back about how Walt wanted folks to, take in the park, and it was very much like going to a show or a movie or something like that. And
I love your shirt.
You serious, Clark?
Fresh Baked.
Hey, good morning. And the train, the Disneyland Railroad, was the preview. It was so that you could see all the different lands. It would go. That's why it goes around in a circle around the whole park. So you can see all the different lands, and you could pick which one you wanted to stop at, and say, oh, you know what? I feel like going on an adventure today.
And then they later on did things like that for specific lands, like People Mover.
The People Mover, yeah.
It's like, hey, here's everything Tomorrowland specifically has to offer.
That's right. So that's what we're going to do, Fresh Bake. We're going to do this as Walt intended. And turn right around. Go back to Berlin. Oh, you got two guys on this thing. All right. They're about to have the time of their lives. You know what's great about the train station is that it hardly has changed at all. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much just like it was. You go look at old photos, and this whole setup right here will be exactly the same. Oh my gosh. music though, right? We seem to have lost our group.
Welcome aboard, either side.
You know, Ian, Walt loved trains. I just remember when the train wasn't running.
Yeah,
I don't like thinking about those times.
Yeah, that was dark times.
We would just
since Florida's going to be dealing with that pretty soon for a while.
Yeah.
Because the Tron construction.
Oh, that's right. That's right in the train track, isn't it?
Part of the structure, like to get across, art comes over the track.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's going to be down until the ride opens or just until that portion's done. But
well, we should invite all of the people from Florida to come down here.
I think they're already going to do that for Star Wars.
And ride our train. I know, right?
They'll be here. They'll show up. Don't worry about that.
It's a lot of people.
There will be there definitely is going to be a percentage of Floridians that will come down here. By the way, while we have a moment, we're waiting for the train. The train's not here yet. You guys keep your ears peeled.
Attention.
Yeah. I waited until I was ready to do a video on the footage from Destination D. It didn't occur to me until somebody mentioned it in comments.
That was footage of Florida and here?
No, that those interiors of Rise of the Resistance, that's the track.
Yes, because
I thought it was just Q or something.
No, it's an LPS track.
That's a track.
Yeah.
We're gonna go through that.
Yeah, because you're just on the transport thing with the droids on them. Those go through the halls.
Didn't even I just
But
because
also the construction stuff was a mix of Florida and
whatever. It's the same. It's the same site.
There was a crap ton of green in the background. That was
Yeah.
If it was further behind, that was Florida. Other shots.
But I cannot believe that is inside that building. Those sets exist today inside that stupid gray building.
CNs got to see it because they got to put in the officers and troopers for that ad.
Right. Oh God, that's right. Oh, do you think they hired the?
I think they pulled from people who are already here.
Oh.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
Okay. It seems like that's a kind of opportunity for them to bring in the what's the name of that group? The
501st.
The 501st. Yeah.
They don't need to. They already have people on pay over here as stormtroopers.
Oh, okay.
And
that's true. Yeah.
Other entertainment people who can be cheese.
That's true. Yeah.
In fact, one of the officers is familiar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I feel like I may have seen them as someone somewhere.
Now,
I know them just like I've seen them.
Is that anywhere like what you were expecting?
I want to say, yeah, it's because they said first Star Destroyer.
Yeah.
So it's going to look like inside the shots in Force.
Right. But I mean, we've all seen the insides of a Disney attraction. They never do it that completely. Right?
Well, it depends on the ride. Something where you're going to be able to look all around, they have to. Like Roger Rabbit is pretty complete all around because you can see everywhere.
Yeah.
It kind of depends on the ride style.
All right. Well, our train's here. Fresh break. There it is.
On behalf of all of us here, please accept your stay at the Magic Kingdom.
Now, we mentioned that. I love that. The idea was kind of a choose your adventure thing. Adventureland, Frontierland, New Orleans Square, although that didn't exist originally. Fantasyland, Tomorrowland. There's stops. There wasn't a stop in Tomorrowland originally, was there?
Well, there was 2 train lines.
Oh, that's right.
Well, it's actually 3, because Tomorrowland had the view line.
The Viewliner, right.
The Viewliner, which I don't know if it was opening
But
there.
no, it was not. They brought that in just before the Nemo
There was
subs.
the Frontierland station and the Main Street station.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on the Grand Circle
Well, hold on,
tour of
let's
the Magic Kingdom.
listen to this guy.
We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world
All right.
and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station.
It's a Vegisaurus.
As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children. Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station. But to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there. Literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails.
It's funny because I know.
I'll read the first time we heard it, Ian's face was just like...
Just ahead is New Orleans Square Station.
Literally.
This station also serves Frontierland and Critter Country.
Oh, we're here already. We can't even finish our discussion.
The guy will not show.
I know.
Then watch your step as you're getting on.
He does not let you enjoy the peaceful train.
I know, right?
We'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station. New Orleans Square.
This is your stop for everything Adventureland, Frontierland, Critter Country, and Holtz.
We're facing backwards. We never do this backwards. This will be different. You know, I'm surprised Peter doesn't ride the train.
Two?
Yeah.
It's not part of his routine.
No. And it seems like that'd be the kind of thing he would like.
Well, no one's perfect.
But I mean,
Maybe the clapping is too long for him.
You can't clap the entire ride.
Yeah, it's too long.
it's music.
What?
No, then again, maybe I'm completely maybe he's the nostalgia for us, but he's not. He is the nostalgia. I guess he likes Autopia.
Yeah,
Jungle Cruise, Indiana Jones, Big Thunder.
He goes on Indiana Jones?
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So none of those rides are like, oh, if we're at Disneyland kind of things. Those are,
Well, maybe he didn't really know, but...
well, I guess Autopia is.
I would also argue Jungle Cruise is.
Jungle Cruise, yeah, right. But what I mean to say is, I guess it's not the Americana type stuff, you know?
Jungle Cruise, I would say, can be. That's a few that blends on the classic American.
I'm sorry, what?
I think I explained this before.
Anything else? Oh, yeah!
I'm lost.
I'm not trying to talk, it's like something happened. Oh my god, I had a laughing attack almost.
Okay.
Okay, that's it. Try again.
Adventureland is more that sort of.
What I was getting at is like Main Street and the vehicles and the train. That's, you know.
It's more rooted in history.
Right.
Well, maybe Peter too doesn't really like.
That's what I'm saying.
know,
Maybe
you
I
know?
misjudged
maybe he's just,
him.
Maybe as a kid he just like did all those rides and
Maybe he's a Mr. Toad. He just wants to have a wild adventure.
I mean, that would explain Big Thunder.
Right.
and Indiana Jones. It
Yeah.
whips you around like crazy.
Oh gosh, we're taking up already. Okay,
so funny.
so clearly we didn't choose New Orleans Square as our adventure.
I love it, but
Maybe later.
for some beignets.
Well, there's the coal in your stocking beignets.
But we can't get those. We have to go to Cafe Orleans.
Oh, I thought they were at the thing.
Oh, no, that's the one that's served at Cafe Orleans.
Yeah.
The regular beignets are just the pepper.
Put them in first.
Which are sure still shitty.
To those just joining us, welcome
By
aboard
check,
the
we used to
Disneyland Railway.
when I speak.
To ensure
Right?
safety,
Right? Am I right? Am I right?
this place we're passing over is home to a weird bunch of them.
Yay!
Here in Critter Country,
Right? Oh no.
Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Rare Rabbit, and Rare
They're trying to talk me into having lunch at Cafe Orleans at 2 o'clock.
I'm just saying, I decided to check, and that's when there's a lunch. You're right.
What?
Just like we had a chance.
Is it not going to happen?
No, it's not. It's still 2 o'clock.
Yeah, but that's barely late.
That is late, dude.
As we steam past Hungry Bear
Mix it up.
past outpost in these parts,
Do it.
we're now joining up with the Rivers of America.
Do it.
Entering the frontier
Woo!
looked more than a century and a half ago.
Do they have any other holiday?
Favorite part
think
of the
they
journey.
do.
Dude,
Around every bend, there's natural beauty
hold
as
that
far
thought.
as the eye
I gotta
can
look at
see.
this.
Signals our transition from the frontier.
I know, we entirely lost our whole train.
The ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, the cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie,
Did he not do the
Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop. Remember your personal belongings, then step carefully from the train. Have fun, and say hi to Mickey and Minnie for me.
I didn't hear you.
Continue to stay with us. We'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is Toontown Depot, Mickey's Toontown.
Please remain seated to the train. Please stop. Thanks for riding with us. Enjoy the rest of your day.
And now the music.
Hilarious.
Right, so where were we?
Well, I was saying that Walt's intended purpose was to use this as a place to get off in a certain land. But I almost feel like that's not the right way. That you needed to go the whole way.
I can't get on the train and not take a full lap and then go where I'm going to go.
There you go.
Me too.
That's a thing. But it seems like this is now more ride than it is a way to get to, you know, as a preview to get to your next.
Well, and that's the thing about transportation riding. It's both transportation and riding.
Yeah. Oh, I like it this way. And
How old would he be if he was still alive?
1,000. He would be 117.
Jeez, yeah, he will be alive.
Is that actually the number?
Yeah, wasn't he born in 1901?
Yeah, I think so.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm, December 5th, 1901, I think.
So there you go. 117-year-old Walt.
Well, if you saw Walt out of nowhere, like his ghost, like I'm sure that wouldn't be the first thing you would say to him.
A ghost?
A ghost? Yeah, you would say that.
All right, so no Cafe Orleans? Sorry, guys.
Not for today.
No, did you?
But we have it for next week at 11:50.
Oh, good time,
Nice.
11:50. Do you hear that, Fresh Bake?
Woohoo! And we're gonna be wearing our cute sweater.
Lunch, okay, lunch at Cafe Orleans, Wreck-It Ralph VR,
Make sure you book that.
and it's Ugly Sweater Day.
You're gonna wear your cute.
Hell of a day.
You're gonna wear your cute jingly jingly. Mine isn't jingle. I'm kind of jealous of yours.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. I mean, mine's still.
Mine makes me look just like Santa.
Mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Oh my God, as we leave Toontown Depot, we get a real nice view of the happiest land of them all.
It is a nice view.
Fantasyland.
So last week I was
You can
on
see
this
people stepping onto
as we
a
were
small
passing the
world
ice
just
toward
below
Rollins.
us.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
magic.
I was like, oh shoot.
There's your sweater, Ian. I think that's it, isn't it?
No.
That wasn't it?
No, I don't think so.
We bought Ian a lovely green sweater.
Yeah, he doesn't look as crazy as we do.
No, it's not anything like hers or mine.
Yeah, you can actually wear it Christmas Eve or day. if
I
you
think
want.
so.
It's nice, yeah. The one
Oh.
I was supposed to look cute on.
There's a.
I remember there being one. I don't remember what it was called. I remember there
We're
was.
now steaming forward into the future.
That's not good at all.
Inspired by visions of tomorrow, both practical and imagined. Here you'll find rocket ships and star speeders, submarines and astroblasters, and if you look overhead, maybe a glimpse of a Mark 7 monorail.
Really?
This is the latest version of the first daily operating monorail system in the entire Western Hemisphere, gliding above Disneyland since 1959.
But never while I'm filming.
Below the monorail, and us, are the fun-filled roadways of the Autopia. Drivers of all ages can get behind the wheel of these cars. No experience or license required. If you're into soaring spaceships or doing battle with evil empires and emperors, Tomorrowland is definitely the place for you. Speaking of which, we're pulling into Tomorrowland Station right now. If you're leaving us here, just stay seated until we come to a full stop. Gather your belongings, including lightsabers and astroblasters, and step carefully from the train. Thanks, and have fun in the future. For the rest of you, just sit tight. We'll be on our way again in just a minute.
This is your stop on the Disneyland monorail.
I am so ready for a Tomorrowland remodel.
Tomorrowland to be what?
Remodel.
I need to keep waiting.
I know. What?
Blah 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 blah.
I don't know what that means.
Merry Christmas, blah 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 blah.
To those who have just come aboard,
The whole thing?
we're now returning to our own time and to Main Street Station,
my favorite
gateway to
So,
Disneyland.
did you guys choose your
If you're leaving us here,
adventure?
stay in your
Where do you guys
seat
want to
until
go?
we come to a full stop. Remember to gather all your personal belongings
I like
and step
Frontierland.
This train doesn't
carefully
stop
from the
at
train.
Frontier though.
I'd especially like to thank those of you who've been with me for the Grand Circle tour of Disneyland.
We
We
went
hope
around
you
the world.
enjoyed your travels with us and
Oh,
to
okay.
ride with us again real
We don't
soon.
stop there. We
For
still
those of you
pass through
staying
and
with
talk
us,
to
we'll be on our
So
way
that's where we should go
in just a
then?
few minutes.
Yes. Also,
Frontier?
This is Main Street Station.
Oh, okay.
Main Street, USA.
I was trying to lead us there, but you were just like, why? I don't get it. Why would we go there? So I kind of had to, you know.
Well, that was pure Disney magic. I think we did just like Walt. Walt just gave us all a hug.
Oh, stop it.
I'm very happy that we did this.
Through the Grand Canyon and primeval world. Stops at Frontierland, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. Last call.
Those guys are just going to do what we just did. They're going to go around on the Grand Circle tour around the park, so that they can choose their adventure. Frontierland, right?
Yes.
All right.
Walk it, or do you want to take something?
Oh, we'll walk it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You're beautiful. My goodness.
Oh, thanks, babe.
I know, she was talking to Odie.
Odie.
All right. Oh, you mean the one they do for the parade?
Yeah, for the Headless Horseman.
Feels like we should have done this already, but we didn't, huh?
Well,
We started with the train.
oh.
Like, we got about this
I
far.
was gonna say, we did walk partway down Main Street.
Yeah. Wow. It's 9:30.
It's almost December.
Oh my God. It's gonna be a heck of a season, you guys.
Yes. Wait, my mom can stand up.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, here we go.
Watch out.
The horses.
Oh my gosh.
I figured, you know, enough people trying to feel the wind, it will be there.
Yeah.
Is that?
That's how that works.
Oh, they're trying to find Mary. The wind's got to blow just the right way.
It's from the east.
Is it from the east?
I believe so, right? Winds from the east?
Oh.
Or is it winds in the...
I don't know.
I don't remember.
It's been a while since I've watched it.
Yeah. We got that at home. Let's refresh our Mary Poppins memories when we get home. It's either that or watch all those movies with Queen soundtracks on them.
Yes!
God, dude, I'm still crying over Queen
Oh,
or over Bohemian Rhapsody.
It's his anniversary today. We all miss you, Freddie Mercury.
We miss you so much, Freddie. Legend.
Yep.
The greatest of all time. The GOAT.
I honestly, he's up there for sure.
Oh, look, it's a couple Eeyores. We are going to do Pajama Day again this year, by the way.
Okay.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi, guys. Liz and I already got our PJs.
Kind of. I might wear old ones or I might wear the new ones.
She might wear old ones, or she might wear new ones. It's going to be one of those two.
I mean, it'd be weird if there was something else.
I don't know what the third option is.
I've never ever owned a onesie before.
Okay, well,
I know, I'm so jealous of you guys.
Get a onesie. And the only way an adult can wear it. Except for Halloween.
yeah, right?
There we go.
There you go. We got to vote for onesies.
That's so cute. Yeah, put your hoodie on. Ah, so cute.
Oh, I thought they were Eeyores. They're Stitches.
They like this.
You look so
Are we good to go for Big Thunder or something? Okay. All right. Bum ba ba dum bum ba da da dum ba ba ding doo da.
It goes the same way.
Dum ba da. Ba ba da bum bum ba da da. Yeah. So next week is Ugly Sweater. We're gonna have to do the PJ one doesn't have to be during Christmas.
I mean, it doesn't have to, but...
It's
Yeah.
winter, like all season.
Yeah, but we've got, it's coming up, our Paris trip is coming up. We're gonna have a week off pretty soon. So we gotta figure this out.
I know, we need to figure it out. So I told you last night, we gotta figure that out.
Oh,
There he is!
Peter's so,
Too.
hi Peter, I love you. Oh.
Bye!
Hi Peter. Oh. I can't clap. All right. Woo. Thanks, Peter. Thanks. Oh, this way. Thanks, Peter. Oh my God.
Are you? He says something in Chinese, I think, or Mandarin, or.
Yeah, I think. Well, 2 is Chinese, I think. Yeah.
It is.
What? Why? Where is his wife? She was all the way in Main Street, Town Square. Okay.
I was going to say, just don't do pajama day while you're in Paris. It'll be freezing.
Don't what?
Do pajama day while you're.
Oh no, I don't think we will. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Howdy, partners! For your safety, remain seated with your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train, and be sure to watch your kids. If any of you folks are wearing hats or glasses, just remove them, because this here's the wildest ride in the wilderness!
about the visions that I've had?
What vision?
I've had visions.
Yeah, ice cream shop.
I had a vision of sugar plums.
Dancing?
No,
No, not dancing.
just
hanging out?
sugar plums just sitting there.
Just sitting there?
Yeah,
On
casually. Yeah, trying to be cool. Keeping it chill. Just chill sugar plums. Anyway, I think it's time to execute that vision.
Time.
Down.
We've finished our ride on Big Thunder. I double checked this time, Ian.
Yes.
We didn't make the same mistake last week.
That's right, we didn't make a mistake last week.
We just went for it anyway.
Yeah, we just didn't know that there was going to be a Mickey's birthday weekend. Sure.
But inside there, she's
marshmallow dipping sauce.
Oh, it is.
Which is fine.
Which is good.
There is a dipping sauce?
No, last week.
I was asking. There was a dipping sauce.
The dipping sauce was...
It was just a marshmallow.
It was nothing. It didn't taste like anything. It didn't even taste
Josh,
bread.
making me feel better that I missed out on the...
You didn't miss anything. But we're not going to miss these. They look like purple. Well, here, I took a picture of the thine. I took a picture of the thine.
That thong.
And that's what it's going to look like. But I'm going to show you. Don't worry. I'm going to show you. I feel like I want to sing a song about dancing sugar plum churros. Is there a... Oh no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's not so much a song, it's just part of the ballet.
But these aren't. I said these are chill.
So do it like in a jazz way.
Yeah. Well, we got
a smooth jazz rendition of the Nutcracker Suite.
We got nightmare music behind us, though. So these are the sugar plum. Do you know what sugar plum tastes like?
I really feel like it's just plums that have sugar on it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just.
They're a little light on the plum, don't you think?
No, we got good ones. I saw ones that had like nothing on.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wait, focus.
Focus. No, Nudgers, wait.
Every time. Okay.
I don't do it that often.
You do it every time I do.
No, I don't. I think it every time. I don't say it every
all right,
time.
go
Maybe
ahead.
you think it too.
What does plum taste like? I forget. Oh, I like plums, yeah. Does it taste like a plum?
Slightly sour.
Sour?
Slightly.
Yeah.
A little bit sour.
Kind of like a Smartie.
I want a Smartie flavored.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like the first flavor churros they were doing back then were like Fruit Loop or...
I miss that golden churro, man.
Yeah, the golden churro was Fruit Loop.
You just have...
All right, sugar plums. Right. Sour. Which is interesting, considering it's a sugar plum.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be a little sweeter.
Yeah, me too.
Call it sour plum. I'm very glad we did this.
Yes.
It's good.
Hey, it is better than that Mickey birthday churro.
This is infinitely better than the Mickey birthday churro. I hope you don't like churros.
What the hell? You owe me a churro. Just give me one more bite at least. You guys are cute.
Cheers. Buena Vista Street. You know what this street reads, Ian? Is a red car trolley with a giant Spider-Man logo on it. Welcome to the future.
The future of a 2000s industrial park.
I'm so hungry, I could eat some food at the Bahari's. Hey, bada, swing. I feel like deja vu right now. Yeah, with Liz. you up for, guys?
Well, we've been told we still need to do the chorizo queso fundido.
Okay, we can do that.
Do that first?
Sure, why not? Who's gonna eat it?
I imagine we'd all share it.
Okay.
Right?
Sounds good.
That'll be the first one right here. Brews and bites.
Brews and bites. That looks really yummy. What is that? That's chorizo, right?
Chorizo queso fundido.
Chorizo queso. My goodness. I think it's a great idea to start with a little appetizer like this. A little.
It's
fondue. Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Here. Ian already tried one. Liz, get in there.
I want all the chorizo.
Yeah, get a bite of that.
Oh my god.
She took all of it.
I did.
She's
I really did.
greedy. She did the Zimmern again. Bye. Bye.
Oh my god.
She took it.
Uno más.
Uno más? That means one more. Okay.
Oh.
So, these aren't Lays, so you can have just one. You're so pretty.
Shut up.
I'm not really big on.
Yeah, dude, I was gonna say you're not feeling it.
No, the cheese sauce for me.
You don't like cheese sauce? What is the matter with you?
I do. I was saying chorizo isn't my favorite thing.
Oh, I can eat some. I can do some
Well, you're right.
chorizo all day.
This is really, really good.
Yeah.
We should have got two.
Yeah. Oh. No, you gotta get bigger, better. That's not a bite.
Yeah, I don't think there's much chorizo left in there, but...
My bad.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. For me, it is all about the cheese.
Oh, for me, I like put more meat in it for me.
That's more. You just keep filming, okay?
That's really unfair.
Oh my god. Liz, did you forget already how good these are?
Ian, slap them for me.
I wonder if she forgot.
Then I drop it.
Oh, okay, never mind. Don't drop it.
I wonder if she forgot how good these are. She didn't forget. But she did find the rest of the chorizo. How do you keep doing that? How do you keep finding more chorizo in there?
I don't... Is that chorizo or is that just other stuff in the cheese?
I don't know.
There was something definitely else in the cheese.
Oh yeah? Mm-hmm. Yeah, what's that chunky thing right there?
I think it's jalapeno.
I thought it was the chorizo that was spicy.
No. I mean, chorizo is spicy, but that's definitely jalapeno spice. Oh no! I hate when chips break.
No, no, no.
I haven't done that in a while. What would Ian's be?
I don't know.
Great silence.
Silence, yeah. Ian eats his dinner or his food like he's in prison. Puts his arm around his plate so nobody can get it. And then eats silently.
I have two brothers, okay?
You guys left all the cheese in there.
I'll scoop the rest of it out.
Oh, okay. Let's do that again. That was the worst donkey impression ever.
That was a donkey impression?
Dude, that's what I'm saying. That's how bad it was.
Anywhere to eat, you're getting food?
All right, next is, we did this one. This is Holloway Duets. This is where we got that amazing shrimp and grits.
And the curry cauliflower soup.
And the curry cauliflower soup, yeah.
You kept saying it was yellow. It is green. It is green.
It's yellow.
It was a yellow green.
It was a green yellow.
You're yellow
I
green.
mean, I'm not too sure of the color though. It was just really good. I really like that curry.
Making spirits bright. Okay, we keep walking by this one. It's just drinks.
Yeah, that's the just wine and mimosa.
Got it. It's a little intense now. A little intense.
It is right about lunchtime, so
Yeah.
this is when it would be intense.
I think we've got
A bunch of strollers stopped.
yeah, we've got a car pulled over on the shoulder on the 5.
So everyone's
It might be on fire. All right, traffic is moving again. The SIG alert.
You're still on the fastest route.
All right. On the hunt for more food.
What's Mary Mashups?
Mary Mashups is where we got
That was the tamale.
the tamale. This is also food that you didn't get to have. We got the lox and everything bagel nachos.
I want that.
And the turkey and stuffing tamale. Keep it going, because there's more good food for you to try down here. Don't worry, Liz.
This one we had not any
Winter Wonders is the
pumpkin soup and the chana masala.
pumpkin soup and the chana masala.
And a vanilla and cranberry drink.
I will try the chana masala.
What's chana masala?
This is chana masala
It's a curry.
with grilled garlic naan. I don't know what it is, but I want to eat it. Ian, what's chana?
I don't know. I'm going to look it up.
Yeah? Let's find out, because that's what this is.
Chana masala.
Chana masala with naan. I keep wanting to call it naan bread.
But naan means bread, so
That'd be like saying
bread.
bread.
Similar to how chai also means tea, so it shouldn't say chai tea because that's just tea.
You don't say. Meanwhile, Liz over here is panicking.
I'm not panicking.
Yeah, so that's a chan masala with all kinds of salsa on there.
So chana is a type of chickpea.
Chickpea?
Oh.
Oh, so
Yummy.
it's neither one of these have a meat.
So it's essentially curry chickpea.
Curry?
Oh, that sounds so good.
Yeah. All right, I want to go first.
There you go. And scoop it some on there.
Right, but there's way more than I can put on all this bread. Some of this we're gonna have to eat with a fork, I think.
Okay.
It is. I can see the chickpea right there.
Okay.
That's all chickpea. You see, this is just okay. Whatever. Oh, it's hot.
Okay, careful.
But I mean, I don't eat a lot of Indian food, so I don't have a discerning palate. This tastes like Indian food. Like, that's it.
Alright, well, is it good though?
Yeah, no, it's tasty.
All right, go for it, Ian. Is my pumpkin soup still warm? I hope.
The chickpeas are strongest. It's very messy, yeah.
Good curry.
Yeah, right?
I love me some curry, especially yellow.
Now, this I'm curious about.
This is pumpkin soup. I'm like, why
They
not?
give you actual pumpkin seeds, too.
I love me some pumpkin seeds. Is that good? Yeah?
I like the curry soup. It's a thick soup.
I prefer thick over thin. My mom was the opposite. She liked thin over thick.
Thick like a chow.
Yeah, you're really going to like that, I think.
Okay, you want to try Ian?
We got to just
I'm not as into it, but
Okay.
I like it a lot.
All right, wait, gotta save you some for your wife.
I thought you were going to have the soup.
I want to try a little bit of that.
try that as well.
Yeah, with the bread.
I'm hungry, man.
I know, I'm hungry too.
Oh, you mixed it up. So this is mine then.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Wow, really? And you were just okay with it?
I'm just not into that flavor. I'm not.
Okay, I'll finish the soup then.
But I'm just not into it.
Let's see how she likes. Now, you're not big on Indian food either, are you?
But I do love me some curry though. Oh, I lost the chickpea. It's like all chickpea. Oh! I don't know where that went.
It's gone. It's gone.
Okay.
Focus. Focus.
I don't say it all the time. I think it every time. I don't say it every time.
See, she went straight fork. She told me not to go straight fork. She went straight fork.
Well, she had the bread also with it for the first bite.
So? Well, you guys can share that then. Let's continue. We got room for one more, I think.
One more?
I said this last time though, Ian, and then we didn't. We were supposed to get a Yule log today too.
No, your wife needs to keep going. Like,
All right. Well, let's see. We tried both of those, right?
Yeah, this was blissfully braised.
Blissfully braised.
We got the pork belly adobo and the cornbread cake.
Is
bacon gravy.
right. That's 100% spot on.
You guys already did?
Yes, and it's really good. Oh yeah, the turkey slider's down that way.
turkey slider and the mac and cheese.
Turkey slider and mac and cheese. Okay, she's going for the mac and cheese, I think.
That's also where the froze is, by the way.
I want all three.
I guess we're not going to eat this one, Ian.
What?
Are you going to eat all of it?
You can have like a bite. Maybe not the slider, because that's kind of really
That's a one-man job.
Yeah, a bite of a slider is half the thing.
Yeah.
Well, it depends how much little mac and cheese they give you, I guess.
Well, if it's like that soup, which like I said, it doesn't look like a lot, but that was a deep bowl. That was a lot of soup.
That was a decent portion.
Yeah.
For one person.
Right. That was a two-man job almost. Almost.
I usually could have ate twice as much.
There it is. The roasted turkey slider.
You guys ready to do the roasted turkey slider?
No, we haven't done any of this yet. The holiday stuffing mac and cheese, the milk chocolate candy cane pot de creme, or the frosty frosé.
I want the frosty frosé.
It's blue. Do you like blue things?
I do like blue things.
All right.
I hope so. You're wearing blue things.
Oh. Holiday stuffing mac and cheese. Turkey slider with cranberry and gravy.
Oh, how does that compare to the Earl of Sandwich turkey sandwich?
I don't know.
You'll have to tell us.
And then one of these blue things.
A frosé?
The blue is the, what is,
Curacao?
Curacao, yeah. Is that like rum?
Liqueur?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
Okay, well that's what she got the hat trick.
So we're gonna take a bite of the mac and cheese.
Okay, that was pure liquor.
It's all on top. It's like a slushie from 7-Eleven, but with alcohol.
It's good, but I'm not getting like the slushy. I'm just getting the liquid.
Right.
It's good though. It tastes good.
Try this. I want to see what this is like. Not quite as Zimmer. She enjoyed it.
Wow, that's so creepy.
Yeah.
That's good. All right.
Ian?
Well, I want let her finish all three bites.
That looks like a big old hunk of piece of turkey right there. Look at the size of that turkey.
I can't put this in my mouth.
That's just way too much turkey.
All right.
Yeah.
That's better.
Good?
Good mac and
Are you a mac and cheese guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a mac and cheese.
I'm a Kraft guy though. I don't like all this foo-foo stuff.
I mean, it's creamy, so it should be good. It's really that front.
And what about the baseball-sized piece of turkey?
It's all right.
I'm gonna try it.
I know it's really big, honey.
Look at that.
Honey, I know it's really big, but try to take a small bite. And chew a lot. Chew.
Did she get a little bit of everything in there?
I didn't get enough cranberry.
Yeah, it's all kind of like on this side.
The turkey's really good. Yeah. I like the turkey. It's just a lot of it. It would be better if it had less turkey and more of the other stuff.
I want more gravy.
Why?
It's dry.
More gravy, more stuffing, more cranberry. That's just a giant turkey ball.
In it?
I don't think so. Oh, there's something?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I can see a little bit on the sides.
Right.
Yeah, there's some stuffing. But
Well, you have to say, oh, I found the stuffing.
Yeah, totally. No, I agree.
yeah, that's largely just a big ball of turkey with a few things kind of inside.
But again, turkey.
Yeah, no, it's good turkey. Yeah, but it's bland for a turkey sandwich.
That's a good.
Oh, I hate you. Whatever. You're such a liar.
Oh, I see what's happening here.
What was he doing? What was he doing?
Just gonna keep trying to see if he gets it right.
I'm not sure yet.
Ah, you like it? No, it's nice. Oh yeah, it's good, right? It's fantastic.
The best part is the crunchy.
Yes.
Right? I mean,
Yeah.
stuffing.
Uh-huh.
It gives it texture.
Uh-huh. That's good. All right. Do you want to try the frosé? Fruit?
You're right, you can't get the front. Nice.
Nope. Like, I need a spoon.
Yeah, that's all alcohol.
I know, I think it's
Hold on,
wine.
Want me to just grab you a spoon?
Yeah, grab me a spoon. Yeah, that's good. Let's just eat this all, Ian, before
he can come back. And,
wait,
like, I'm not sure. I need to try it again.
Oh yeah, I know, right? I feel like I fell for the old. This is really hard, filming and eating at the same time. Let me tell you.
Now you know why he films us eat instead.
Yeah. God, that's good. Oh my God. Come here, little one. That's good. I think we need to get more mac and cheese.
Are you guys not full yet?
No?
Really?
I mean, I'm getting there, but
I'm not there. I'm so not there.
Here, have a spoonful of your frosé.
Now let's try it.
never know. Oh, well, it's still a lot of alcohol.
That's some good wine. Oh, I'm gonna get so tipsy.
Hey, Ian, you wanna play catch? Are you guys full yet?
I can keep going. What?
I'm getting there. I might be done, but we'll see.
All right, let's take a break from that first.
Finishing the frosé also.
Yeah, how did that happen? How did Ian
like it?
become?
It's good, right?
Now that it's not just pure liquor.
Now it's not pure wine.
We're gonna take a break though. You know, maybe it's better that we hold off for a minute before going to our next station. We're gonna take a tour down to the pier and see if we can't find some updates and, I don't know, get a new view. Oh, what about one of those, whatchamacallits from that one place?
Do you think they'll ever one day dress up Pixar Pier for holidays? Or
No.
I mean, maybe eventually, but Paradise Pier didn't get much to begin with.
No, it
the
didn't.
chances of it happening this year were slim to none.
Oh no, for sure. But maybe like in a couple years.
I mean, I hope they do. More seasonal decorations is always good.
Wait, is Tomorrowland kind of Christmassy or no?
No, Tomorrowland does not get anything. Fantasyland outside of the Small World area does not. The Small World area obviously gets a lot.
I feel like everything should be decked out for Christmas.
I can't argue with that.
Oh, I think that's an ocean sound effects. They're playing, yeah, lava.
Oh.
That's why. Yeah,
I thought they were pumping in sounds on the bridge.
I mean, they were, but it's because this song just opens with that.
Got it. You hear that? Like those are some swingers making all that racket. Let's get on the swinging gondola. That'll be so much fun. Oh my God.
We're doing?
No.
Yeah? Why are we here?
Just to upset you.
But we're also settling for second.
So I need to walk back.
They have poinsettias at least. That's nice.
Yeah.
Don't eat them though, they're poisonous. Don't eat them.
Well, someone just blasted off.
The line's finally slowing down a little bit for adorable snowman's. You know, this is the one thing I don't like about Festival of the Holidays is that it distracts me from being able to have an adorable snowman frosted treat right now.
When was the last time you actually had one?
It's been a while.
It's been a minute. But I would really, no, before it was because the line was so dang long. But now the line's super manageable. But I can't have one because I gotta save room for Festival of Holidays food.
Sure.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
You know, I think Jack's OP.
I mean, he's gonna have to settle down, otherwise, yeah.
It's not even right, dude. I mean, they just gave him everything.
I compare that also happens in comics where suddenly you're like, oh
Right,
wow,
yeah.
this person can do anything.
Like the Deadpool character in the Wolverine movie. They mashed him up with.
Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna say like Squirrel Girl.
Yeah, well, whatever. Yeah, that too. No, they made Jack too OP, I think. When he finally grows up.
Well, maybe he'll settle into a smaller number of powers just because he's a child.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that'll be good. Jeez Louise. Oh my, what? It's just a roller coaster. Well, if you haven't watched the construction update, what we came down here to do on the pier was to go see if Bing Bong was home.
How are you?
And he's not home. Well, he's here.
He's there, but he's still covered
But
up.
you can't see him. You can see the top of his head.
Yes.
That's about it. I don't know what's. I mean, okay, he's been behind that bag now for at least a week.
I think a little less than.
Was it? I thought it was.
It happened.
Oh, you know
over
what?
the last week.
I'm on Thanksgiving time. Like I forget what day it is.
It happened over the last week.
Yeah, but still, even if it's been 5 or 6 days, what are they waiting for?
I don't know. Maybe it's like the lamp where there's an animatronic and they have to make sure that stuff works.
Okay, but it shouldn't have been working before you installed it?
I'm not sure. I don't actually know what the workflow on that is.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I don't know if you test, install, test again.
Well, if that is the case, then maybe we could safely assume that we've got ourselves a reasonably...
Within the next week or two.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, if this is about testing, then should we expect something elaborate?
Not, maybe not, I wouldn't.
Because if it's not an elaborate animatronic, then just take the bag off already.
I don't have a whole lot of expectations about
Oh no, this is going to be the greatest thing ever, Ian.
I joked on Twitter a while back that like, what if it's actually just the Bing Bong from the back of the Inside Out float they added to Play Parade, but they couldn't install him here until Play Parade was closed so they could remove it from the float?
Well, maybe, yeah, maybe.
Which would just be like, all right.
The timing is about right. Oh yeah, that's right. We got to go in here, huh?
Got to find a fuel rod station.
We need a fuel rod, but let's walk you through this gift shop while we're here. That's kind of neat.
What?
I like that little outfit there. It's very Dory. Far back. Unless you weren't looking for that.
Yeah,
Well, we're just killing time while you get a fuel rod. Ooh, look. Which tour is that, Ian?
I don't know.
I've never seen a DCA tour.
Oh no, there is one.
Really?
Yeah.
What do they talk about? Like all the things that Eisner put in?
No, I think it's meant to be about like Walt arriving in LA and stuff.
Oh, okay. And then when he got to LA, he
Went up to the
built a
mountains for a bit.
superstar limo attraction, and because Walt rode a limo once, so they probably built that.
Yeah, just like how Peter Quill visited Epcot.
You know, Walt loved limos. No?
I don't. Doesn't quite roll off the tongue as much.
Anyway, Fresh Bake, we are here on Grizzly Peak Trail.
Grizzly Peak Recreation Area.
Yeah, because we're gonna take a break from our regularly scheduled programming to go do. I have to do Galaxy's Edge now in the middle of the day instead of after, because the sun goes down too soon in most cases, and I want to be here when it's dark tonight. So we're gonna take a detour right here, baby. Turn left. There we go. We're gonna take a detour through the Grand Californian and maybe see how they're doing with the tree. The tree should be up, right?
Yeah, we haven't gone through here to see what it looks like in the Grand with everything up.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We should see the tree.
And the gingerbread house.
The gingerbread house is probably not done yet, I don't think.
It should be mostly done by now.
Okay, mostly done. See, we made it. They're playing Charlie Brown.
My favorite.
So there's the pretty tree.
That's not. Also, that's what everyone knows.
No, it's the Charlie Brown song. It smells good in here too. There's a man playing the piano. See? That's one of Liz's favorite Christmas songs, or holiday songs. Ooh, they've got holiday treats over here, Ian. Right next to this thing.
I'll bet they still have the cookie shop, too.
This is the gingerbread house that has a bunch of hidden Mickeys and stuff on it. They made this out of 100% gingers. Did they always have a fireplace?
Maybe? I'm not sure. Someone wants to look at last year's video and let us know in the comments.
I want some of that bark.
Just okay, let us know in the comments of this video, not the one from last year.
Is the snow frosting? Is the snow frosting? Is the snow frosting? Is the snow frosting?
Huh?
Is the snow frosting?
Did you read the ingredients?
Yes, yes.
Thank you, thank you.
Frosting.
I need help. What are the windows made of?
Let's find out.
Honey, let's go read it.
Does it say what the windows are made of? Give me a key. I need a key. See the windows? I don't think the windows are made of anything.
I mean, it might just be a hard piece.
It could be sugar glass.
Sugar glass, yeah.
But you know what, you guys? It looks like paper.
Yeah, it has kind of a sheen to it.
Yeah.
What's the gingerbread snowman made of?
Gingerbread.
Cheese.
See how I got Liz on that one. I didn't get Ian though.
No, I just rolled right with it.
Fished in.
No, I immediately know what you're doing.
Yeah. What about the stained glass? That's got to be sugar glass, huh?
Yeah, I'm assuming that is sugar.
Let's see what kind of treats they got here.
Look at how that shot again.
I see that. They've got whatever this thing is. I actually rather like that. That looks nummy. Got some Rice Krispie treats. What is this?
Looks like marshmallow? No.
That is our jumbo chocolate cake pop.
Jumbo chocolate cake pops.
Wow. That is enough. I like this.
Oh, you can get a whole
box.
gift box.
Truffle box.
This is so cute.
It's like the box. There's the box inside the box is chocolate.
Can I get the sleigh too?
Oh my god, I want it. It's so
Oh my god, it is a chocolate box. Look at that.
And on the cover, the picture of the gingerbread.
I love it.
Oh, it is. Look at
How much is
It's
the
a
truffle?
The
chocolate
truffle box
box
is 32.
with the box is made of chocolate and it has and you can eat the
I
gingerbread house
want to eat
picture.
the whole thing.
Do you eat the buttons?
Oh, sorry.
No, Ian? No? No?
If they were buttons, I wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
But, you know.
There's just your classic gingerbread man. And snowman is a sugar cookie, probably. I feel like I can't be here anymore.
It's too much.
It's just too much. I want to enjoy all of this.
Had actually gone to build the Mineral King ski resort.
Oh gosh, he almost did, didn't he?
Yeah, no, and that was a Walt thing. That wasn't like a CEO later on. He wanted to do that. Though that is where they started the idea for the Country Bears.
Right. Yeah. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, because they wanted to do a bear show.
Mm-hmm. You know, Walt loved country bears.
I don't think he did.
And wilderness lodges. That was one of his wishes that when he built Disneyland originally, that he bought more land so he could build
more bears.
More bears and wilderness lodges. He regretted that.
Unfortunately, we ripped out the bears.
yeah. And then well, that's because we found out later that Walt said, no, I didn't mean that. I meant Winnie the Pooh. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's a direct quote. According to Chapek. Chapek loves quoting Walt on what Walt wanted.
Yeah.
And by the way, that concludes my essay on the fact that Disneyland is a museum. And please don't ever touch it.
People just use that word not the way they mean it.
Right, right. 100% it's a museum. And I want to be a member of that museum.
People just forget the museums change as well. Some things stay the same, and some things change over time. That's
Are we done with downtown Disney now? I think we are, right?
I think we're done well. Yep. Hello.
We got ice cream.
Yes, ice cream.
And we got some Star Wars Land footage.
That's not really downtown Disney.
And we're gonna go back in the park. Ian, we're going back again.
I do that every week.
God, this is news for me, man. What happened to Liz? Hey Liz, the frame is over here. Here's the frame right there. There she is. Say hi, Fish Bake.
Hi, Fish Bake. I have ADD, I can't help it.
Well, what was over there? Was there a pretty butterfly?
Maybe.
How about this guy's jacket? I want it. Yes, that is fantastic.
I did.
You know, I really enjoyed our little Walt Disney interlude this morning when we were talking about the train and how he wanted you to ride the train before you started your day. That was the first thing he wanted you to do. I think we're going to go to the Opera House and talk a little more Walt.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. This is a scene we don't often see. Like an empty...
It wasn't too bad today. Except during like the festival holidays. Other than that, I think it's been a very nice day.
Well, let's find out how much more intense it is inside.
I was gonna say, keep in mind, there's a parade in half an hour.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh dear. We haven't seen the parade yet.
Lead the way.
Oh, and then there's one at 6 as well.
Ariel's on that side. Oh, okay. Oh, dang. Oh, but she's right there. You want to call online and take a picture with Ariel?
The snow just totally just... Wow. Right over my shoulder. Well,
I think that's like my favorite outfit from Winter Outfit.
okay, Liz, take us to the Opera House, please.
No?
Well, it... okay.
Oh!
It'll still work.
I was! Can we take two?
Nope. We're making our way. We'll do it live. To the great moments with Mr. Layton at the Main Street Opera House. And we're here because I want to talk about this bench for a minute. Now, we've heard the stories about how Walt invented Disneyland on a park bench.
And this claims to be the actual park bench from Griffith Park.
It's not, isn't it?
Well, that's not really what we're here for, but that is the thing. It does say the actual park bench.
But the Walt Disney Family Museum also have a bench that claims to be.
So either it's one of...
Wait, who else?
The Walt Disney Family Museum in San Francisco also has a bench that is claimed to be the bench.
The actual bench. In any case.
The point is, there are very likely both benches from Griffith Park at that time, but whether or not they were the one racist.
Now, but that's actually, although that is a fun little piece of trivia, that's not why I came here.
I hope it's not the displays, because they're empty right now.
Is there a robbery?
No, I mean, they're just gonna change things out, but look, they're empty.
Serious quote? You saw that coming, right? Anyway.
That was a quote, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, the face I made reminded her of the quote, I think, a little bit. Anyway, so there's the story. Walt's like to take his kids to the carousel in Griffith Park. Oh, okay, right. So there's this whole story of him at the Griffith Park carousel.
Yeah.
Taking his kids there. He thought he's famous for having said, and he said this, these are his words. I thought there should be a place where I could take, where a family, where a parent could take his children that is for both.
Yeah, where they can do things together.
Where they could do things together. And then out of that was born Disneyland.
Right.
And him, this amazing This is one of my favorite pictures of him ever, I think. I think I've said that before a few times. But I've heard two things. I've heard that I don't have the actual concept art, but there is concept art as told by somebody else. I can't remember which book I read it in. But there's concept art dated as early as 1933.
Oh, wow.
A drawing, like a sketch of a proposed park that he wanted to build. That's a year before.
Different from the Carolwood Pacific Park?
Different from that one even, yes. Yeah, this is from 1933, which is a year before Diane was born, I believe. So this is, I mean, he always had an idea, I think, of doing something like this, just not, it may have more.
Ideas evolve over time.
Right. Well, what I want to say, well, let's keep walking out this way because I want to get to this point. But one of the things that I've discovered recently is that Walt's personal inspiration for this and, you know, for the whole park in general comes not from Marceline, because a lot of people think that Marceline is like that is his real inspiration for Disney and where he kind of grew his, you know, whatever, his formative ideas. But after that, after they sold their farm in Marceline, they were not very good farmers, apparently, or his dad wasn't, not a particularly good farmer, and he got sick. They sold the farm and moved to Kansas City. There was a place in Kansas City called Electric Park. And this was when he lived there. It was between, I want to say 1915 and 1920. It was in the early 20s, late teens.
So this would have been an amusement park.
Hi! And it was an amusement park. More like, not, they had, it was amazing. You know, a carousel. They had a roller coaster. They had a shooting gallery. They had, you know, like vaudeville acts.
Yeah.
But more importantly, this is, you know, especially for my, what do you call it? What I think of when I think of Disneyland and Walt.
Your sensibilities.
Popcorn lights. They called the place Electric Park because it was wall to wall, all the buildings, just popcorn lights on every edge of every building. Kind of, I mean, not like Osborne, but it was that's why they called it Electric Park. And a lot of folks, and I would agree with this, feel like that's what this is. He went to Electric Park. He was impressed with Electric Park. The idea of all that, you know, the acts and the vaudeville and the carousel and the roller coaster, and putting that all in one place for families to go to and enjoy together as one. Because that is, it's not exactly Coney Island, you know.
Right.
It was more family than it was, you know, a seaside amusement park. And I feel like that's Electric Park. And one could say, as opposed to Marceline or, you know, the bench in Griffith Park, that Electric Park is where he got his first, you know, his...
Or at least he started seeding the idea.
Seeding the idea, him wanting that. He said, I want that, you know, but in my vision.
Make sure everybody stays seated and stays to the curbside during the show. Make sure nobody is getting up and moving their
they have these little mic boxes now instead of just yelling at people.
Ladies
That's
and
cool.
Gentlemen, boys and girls.
They started using those
in
last
just
weekend,
15
I want to say.
minutes, Disneyland will present a Christmas Fantasy Parade. Join us for this holiday favorite.
Yes, we have to go to Toontown
Together. The magic of the Christmas Fantasy Parade will begin in just 15 minutes.
All right.
Thank you.
Hey, does it start that way or that way?
It starts at that end.
Oh, we might walk right into it.
Well, I don't know if we don't walk right into it. It will be when we leave Toontown for afternoon. So,
it'll be our
thanks
first.
for that, buddy.
It'll be our first whiff of the parade.
I mean, I've caught whiffs of it throughout.
Oh no, that's right. She and I saw some last Tuesday.
Yeah.
All right. But so there you go, Freshman. I thought you might enjoy that. You know, a little bit of Disneyland history that you may or may not know. I feel like not a lot of people know about Electric Park, and I think I want to do something a little bit more in detail on that if I can find more information about it. It wasn't around for very long because it burned down, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know, food for thought, I guess. And when we come back, I think I might talk about Christmas. When we come back here later, I think I want to talk about Christmas in 1955. They had a Christmas every year here at the park since opening day. That's an interesting story in and of itself, the Christmas season, the early Christmas seasons. Did you know, for example, Ian, that you can measure attendance in the hundreds during the fall and winter of 1955? What? Oh my gosh.
You don't ever see that.
But yeah, can you imagine that? A holiday season at Disneyland, a Christmas season.
I would like to imagine that. Unfortunately, it's impossible.
Attendance in the hundreds.
That's a nice thought. That's a very nice thought.
Yeah. Are we getting redirected? We're just seeing all kinds of fun stuff. Look at that. We've got Bert and Mary with the penguin. Well, one of the penguins. I don't know if it's the penguin. That, you know, that's the actual penguin.
The last family that we're visiting with, we're returning to them back to the jolly holidays. This will be the last family that we visit with.
Oh.
Oh, I can't.
Oh my God.
That's big.
Hey guys. Only problem with that little. That's the wrong song, isn't it?
No, that's the right song.
No, they do that while they're inside the truck run.
Yeah, no, but they're wearing
The song he does with the bird,
Well, no,
with the penguins.
It's not the song you sing when they first get to the waiters. That's Jolly Holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jolly Holiday is
But
the
they
one he
do-
does with the penguins.
But they do sing that
We
while
gotta go correct her. Oh.
They do do it inside the chalk drawing.
Yeah.
Just
okay.
having fun. Come on.
Dory, it's
Are you
canon.
I don't
It's
like
canon.
this fun. This is not
I asked
fun.
Matt Martin on Twitter. It's canon.
Cannon. All right. So while I was doing my Star Wars Land updates, I got some shots, Ian, from Donald's boat, which I haven't done in a while. Looks the same as it did before.
Yeah, I think.
But while I was there, they don't do Donald meets often, I don't think. I don't see Donald at Toontown very often. Right?
Early, but certainly not at his house.
We usually see Pluto, Goofy, or Mickey, or Minnie.
Yeah.
But Donald was out meeting guests at his boat.
I would like to imagine, I have no proof of this, but I'd like to imagine DuckTales being really good again.
Yeah.
Has resurged interest in Donald.
That's right, because he's on his boat.
Yeah.
Well, it starts out that way.
Well, his boat is in the meantime is sitting in Scrooge's pool.
Right, that's right, it is, huh? But it was cool. I got some shots from the upper deck looking down. I could watch Donald meet guests all day from that view. That was really cute.
By the way, one of the recent episodes of DuckTales had the Three Caballeros. It was great.
Yeah, I remember that. I heard that.
Yeah, they sang the new term, I guess, arrangement of the song.
Yeah.
It was great.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Three Caballeros song.
Huh. I guess we're gonna go look for a pretzel. These guys won't stop eating fresh baked. They won't.
Why are you putting... It's the usual suspect. Nothing wrong
She's
with
like,
it, but it's not me.
I need something sweet. I need something salty. I need something sweet. So we're on the salt end of the curve right now. And I suggested they have these new pretzels here. Well, I think they have the bites still, but they've also got a mega pretzel, I think.
For a while,
Well, I haven't seen one before. Let me see, hold on. Yes, there it is. Look at that, baby. That's a three-man job. That's a three-man job, that pretzel.
Let's do it. Look at
Yeah.
Yeah. I want a jumbo pretzel with cheese sauce.
What?
I want a jumbo pretzel with cheese sauce.
Ian, will you help us eat a jumbo pretzel with cheese sauce?
Okay.
Okay.
If I have to. Well, I want mustard.
Can we get extra cheese and mustard?
No, I actually don't see the pretzel bites. It might just be the jumbo.
They may have replaced it, yeah.
Fine.
Of all the things that we've seen today, all the things that we've eaten, this might be the most beautiful thing I think I've seen today.
A jumbo pretzel with cheese sauce.
And
Granted,
bread.
we also got an extra cheese sauce. Just
You're right.
Comes with one, not two.
Yeah.
Well, because Liz had to have her own cheese sauce. We're not allowed to invade her cheese.
I'm gonna put mustard in it.
Okay, that I don't understand.
I don't understand. It's amazing.
All right, guys.
Also, I think the jumbo's now in place of the pretzel bites.
Yeah,
which makes me a little sad.
Yeah, I like
That's
the pretzel
a lot
bites.
for one person. And the pretzel bites was perfect for one person.
Yep, this is a three-man job.
At least two, maybe not three. But at least two.
I could probably do that by myself.
Well, we have been eating all day
That's
though.
why I said at least two, not three.
Three of me.
Bye, guys.
Go for it. Go ahead.
Well, I need my mustard.
Oh.
guys. Go ahead and everyone just judge me away. Everyone just judge me because this was an accident, and then I realized, I was like, oh my gosh, this is actually really effing good.
This is wrong.
It's so good. You don't know until you try, so...
I don't think I have to try.
You tell me all the time, Liz, you gotta try it, blah, 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 blah.
I do not ever say that.
You gotta try intestines, blah, blah, blah.
I didn't make you eat the intestines. Korean barbecue, what are you gonna do?
Intestines are part of Korean barbecue?
You can ask for it, yeah. Tripe is common at Korean barbecue.
I guess that technically is stomach, which is...
It's a little hard. It's not really fresh.
It's not fresh baked?
I mean, it's still good, but it's just hard as a rock.
My bite seems right.
It may have gotten a bad bite.
Oh yeah, you went for the knot.
I know, I like the knots.
That's where everything's going to be the most compact. It's been twisted together.
I think I'm having one of those moments right now.
What moments?
One of those, where would you rather be than right here and right now? Like, this is like as good as it gets sometimes. Just sitting here chilling, eating a pretzel at Disneyland with Mickey and the Magical Map humming along in the background. We're at the Troubadour, in case you, I don't know if I made that clear, by Mickey and the Magical Map, Fantasyland Theater. This is, I haven't even had a bite yet, but I'm already loving this moment.
You keep laughing without getting a bite.
No, I'm gonna eat some now.
I do like those pretzels more than the ones that come out of the carts.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, you guys remember when there used to be a pretzel here?
I remember. It's now in our bellies.
That was
Look,
so good.
Ian made an observation. It's pretty cool. I'm mustard. Ian was cheese. And by the way, you didn't have to ration your cheese, Ian.
Now, usually I have to make sure I have some left over, but then I have a little too much. I have to keep re-dipping the same one, but not biting it.
Is there anything worse than getting some nachos at Taco Bell or Del Taco?
Or just anywhere, and not having enough topping.
And then you have chips left over.
That's the balance of good nachos, is enough topping to chips ratio, but also not all piled in one spot.
Right.
So
well, no, I'm talking about when they give you the little dish full of cheese like this.
That too.
Yeah.
Same principle though. Same principle. Not
but
topping the chips.
Del Taco used to give you 2 dishes. Now they still only give you the 1. And then Liz, this weirdo,
so good.
Put mustard in her cheese.
I feel like everyone should try it before judging it.
I think I can judge you right now. I'm doing it. I'm judging.
Whether he's in the right to do it remains to be seen.
I'm probably way out of line, but I'm going to do it anyway.
It's good. It was an accident, and I still had it, and I was like, wow.
Gracious, Fresh Baked, we are still here and still doing a show. It feels like we've been here all day.
We have.
What you said?
We have. I think. I mean, we were here at rope drop, but I mean, we're not gonna be here till midnight, are we? Because that would be cool. What?
I'm just gonna let you keep going.
But it feels like.
Hey, I tell you what, honey bear, the peaches in my cream, apple of my eye.
The butter to my bread.
You keep going that way.
Okay.
We're gonna go down this way.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Liz is bailing on us. She's gonna go meet a friend and then catch back up with us. Ian and I are gonna go down this way because we still got more things to do at Adventureland. So we're gonna take you through Big Thunder Trail, I think. Does that sound like a fun thing to do?
That sounds fun.
Yeah, all right.
I know, we're gonna go down the fun trail.
We haven't been down the fun trail in a while.
It has a wagon.
It does have a wagon. Oh, look! Be happy. One of the things I love about coming to Disneyland during the winter season that I don't get to appreciate otherwise is that transition from day to night.
Yes.
You don't get to see that a lot because we come in the morning all the time.
Again, I do, because I'm here all day.
Right, never mind.
But the show does not.
The show does not get to appreciate that very much. I'm really enjoying this.
Yes. I'm just glad I get to wear all my hoodies again.
I know, right?
This one is so comfy.
All my best clothes are warm clothes.
Yeah.
I don't get to wear these stuff very much.
And this one has thumb holes.
Dude, fantastic.
It's like built-in.
That's her universe, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, is it his or?
They have like a sub-line called Our Universe.
Our Universe.
And they did a Clone Wars line. This is the Anakin hoodie.
Got it.
They also did a Rex jacket, as in the Clone Trooper.
Yeah.
A Maul jacket. A Obi-Wan sort of like, I guess it's just not a robe, but I think it sounds good. A more light sort of thing.
Got it. By the way, Fresh Baked, if you watched our live stream from last Wednesday, one of the things I talked about being thankful for at Disneyland was the transitions from one land to the other. We're about to experience one. You can kind of still hear Fantasyland happening behind us. And it is gone. How did they do that, Ian? How do they do that? Listen. Where are we?
We're in the frontier.
We're in the
where we are.
Fucking frontier. There are birds chirping, and there are wagons on fun trails.
Possibly ones for knots, but
Let's
no
go.
way
Yeah.
to be sure.
How could it not be?
How could it not?
Well, with a capital K. Let's go see if we can see anything through this wall. Ian, we should definitely look, huh?
I'm sure you'll be able to see everything.
Yeah.
It'll be so clear, and oh, it's double boarded.
Actually, it's double boarded. Yeah, it was double boarded a while ago. We can't see anything.
Quite a while ago.
But yeah, this when people say, "Is that really a Knott's?"
But that would have been
Coach.
a prop one, not one that the horses pulled. Because those are
No,
significantly
this is a
larger.
prop. Yeah, because it's too small for that
Yeah,
anyway.
The ones the horses pull are significantly larger.
Yeah,
This would have been a prop display one somewhere in Ghost Town or in that area.
But the reason why we think this is because that
W, if brought down, would have.
that's a Knott's K.
It would have been, yeah.
That's totally a Knott's K. Now, why would they bother to redo that? I don't know, but they could just repaint it any way they wanted.
Yeah, but by doing that, it leaves a little remaining nod.
It's a little nod, yeah. It's a respect. Yeah. I like that. I like that.
And Knott's has been doing a lot of cool stuff lately.
They
I don't know
have.
if you've seen all their Christmas offerings from Justin's video and stuff, but
Yeah.
they do a lot of cool stuff.
You know, there's a story, Ian.
Oh, did you hear Bigfoot Rapids?
Yes.
Being themed to Calico River
Yes.
Rapids, but with actual animatronics and themed elements, because it never really had that before.
And then they put in a Bigfoot where there wasn't one.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
they took the name out. They don't call it
the point is
Bigfoot
they're actually
anymore.
gonna incorporate
Yeah.
that ride into Ghost Town. more
I think that's
properly
great.
now. I'm like, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's great. Hopefully they've got more of that, and hopefully it's not like a cheap, skin like we're afraid of often getting here. But we'll see. No, but one of the things I was just mentioning, another Walt story I like to hear is that when they were out.
Two Waltz.
What's that?
Sorry, the two Waltz. There was Waltz or E not. They were both.
Oh
Waltz.
yeah, that's true.
They were both Waltz, and they both loved trains.
That's
They
true.
genuinely did.
Hi guys.
Oh, and Walter Knott was much more super into like actual old, real ghost
Oh, yeah.
towns and preserving like
Yeah.
actual frontier history.
We better keep walking though, we're running out of light. There's a story where Walt and some of his, I don't want to call them Imagineers because they weren't really Imagineers, but when they were looking for property to buy to build Disneyland on, there were a lot of different sites being looked at, LA and Long Beach, here in Orange County, different sites in Orange County. But during one of their excursions, they decided to stop and have lunch at Knott's Berry Farm.
At Mrs. Knott's
Yeah,
dinner
they got some
restaurant.
chicken.
See Ghost Town.
And they were talking about their plans, and they had kind of settled on Anaheim. And somebody heard them while they were eating and bought up a bunch of the land before they could get in there. And the value of the land went up super fast. And so they actually killed the deal for a little bit, and then it came back around to Anaheim again. But there you go. There's a little Knott's Disney connection for you. Just wrapped our construction update. Tropical Hideaway. Now, once again, if the folks haven't watched our construction update from Tuesday,
True, it would be up by now.
it would have already been. But
if you haven't, go watch it. Anyways.
If we haven't, one of the things we discovered back here,
One of the things we can see by stepping back a bit.
an actual signage that says Dole Whip, I presume, which is a nod to the old,
Well,
Dr. Livingston.
yeah. And there was the long ago, there used to be a thing here in Adventureland where the Bengal barbecue
Where Bengal barbecue was, yes.
That had, I don't know if the place was called this, but it had a sign that said Sunkist.
It was called Sunkist, I presume. They served orange juice. Orange juice and snacks. So it's a nod to that. We're trying to decide if that's cool or lame. I'm not.
I feel like it's a bit of both. Nodding to park history.
Nodding to park history is great.
That doesn't make the original, that name, or this one, a good name in a themed land either.
Because Dole Whip, I presume, does not exactly roll off the tongue.
Yeah, no.
But neither does Sunkist. But I do like that they did harken back to that. So we're going to take our show next. Earlier I was talking, when we were making our way back to Toontown, I was talking about how, it's the Christmas season here at Disneyland, and it is a season of high levels of crowds, high anxiety, very intense time of year here at the parks. But back in the day, in 1955, in the early years, there was hardly anybody here during the winter because they just didn't have the pull. They were still fresh off, the opening, and the summer season did well. They had their millionth customer within a few months, I think.
Good.
So that did well, but then the things died off, and they couldn't really do much. They had to.
Castle looks weird with the lights on, but it's not quite dark enough.
Yeah, you're right, huh? That's not even the. That's like phase 2 lighting.
Yeah, but it's not quite dark enough. So.
Yeah.
So that's a weird.
That is strange. But Walt was the original management. The people who ran the park, because Walt didn't run it directly, he had other people do it. The original park president, I guess they would have called him, would be C.B. Wood, and they didn't want to put on a Christmas season because there was nobody here to enjoy it really. But Walt was very.
Still want to do something.
He was insistent. He required them to have some kind of, and they couldn't. The Disney company was doing well. But they couldn't use those funds to put, Disneyland had to survive on its own because it's a separate set of books, that kind of thing. So they couldn't just throw money at it. So Walt did put together a little Christmas season in 1955. And interestingly, and this is a fun thing that I like to mention every now and then, is that the hub right here with the partner statue and all that, and this beautiful little section, the hub of the spoke, as it were, where it reaches out.
Fisher on the map isn't that not officially called the hub?
No, but that's
what everyone's always.
That's what everybody calls it. Well, that's what Walt called it, really.
But again, in terms of like official park terminology,
no
map or will be called the hub.
No, they call it the partner statue.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. The partner statue is this whole area.
Yeah.
But this didn't exist at all. This was a park, kind of. It was like open grass and benches and stuff like that. There wasn't much going on here. This is fairly new in terms of park history. I can't remember I want to say the 80s maybe. Early 80s maybe.
It's one of the things that's hard to imagine when it's been there the entire life.
It feels like total history.
Because it's your entire history.
Like Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who I asked recently. They're like, wait.
It might have been me.
It might have been you.
I know that did happen to me. I don't know if that was the recent one, but that did happen to me.
But Pinocchio is in the 80s also. That was part of the Fantasyland remodel.
Tony Baxter's.
Yeah. But in any case, so there was nothing here before. They didn't have a Christmas tree like they do now at Town Square. This is where they had a Christmas tree up here. It was the first Christmas tree, and it was a real tree, if I recall. Because the reason why I suggest that it was a real tree, because also right over here, I don't know if you recall the old gazebo.
Oh yeah, it was Carnation Gardens.
The Carnation Garden. Well, this is before that even.
Okay.
This is before they had upgraded it to Carnation Gardens. The gazebo that was here was the gazebo that used to be down there at Town Square until they realized it was blocking the view of, that long shot that they wanted down Main Street. So they said, let's move it over here. So there was a gazebo here that eventually turned into Carnation Gardens where they did the swing dancing and stuff like that.
Fair.
Now it's Fantasy Fair. But there was a gazebo where they had the Christmas Bowl, they called it, and they had a band play out there, but it was adorned with a bunch of fake trees. Hi guys. Hello.
Are those the ones?
Your tiniest fan.
Oh my God, it's a little muffin. Hi, little muffin.
Here's your voice. She looks for the TV.
Well, I'm right here. I'm right here. The information that I was reading about it, they made a point of saying that these were fake trees they had. They were white. They were like flocked trees. They were white with lights on them, and they were out here And then they had another tree right here that was more than likely, by inference, a real tree, which would have been neat to see.
Yeah.
But that was it. They had a few garlands up around the castle and stuff like that. They changed the summer banners to winter banners, and that was it. That was the whole holiday season here. And then, now this is something I'm going to probably do another video on, I think, or something, but Walt wanted a circus carnival, and there was a circus carnival.
Very.
No, I'm sorry, not a circus carnival. A Christmas circus is what I was trying to say.
Yes. Very briefly.
Just for like, and that was cause for a lot of fighting between Walt and the park president, and that didn't. That's why we never heard of C.V. Wood. Put it that way. But there you go, guys. There was a little holiday history for you here at Disneyland. Today, it's not like it was back then. Today, to use Robert Dominguez, who was, the Dominguez tree, the Dominguez family who used to own a home right over there in where Indiana Jones is, that moved and sold the land. He worked here after the park opened, and eventually became was he president or vice president?
I thought he was.
I think no, he was not the first president. No, he was a on the ground CM at first. He worked he worked Tom Sawyer's Island, like just as a regular CM, and he worked his way up. Yeah, but what he's known for saying is that you could fire a cannon. This is per the Disney History Institute. Great information on that site. He said you could fire a cannon from the castle all the way down Main Street, and not hit anybody. Like there was. Look at the pictures. Look at these pictures. Ian, are you seeing these pictures?
Yes, I'm definitely seeing the pictures.
Where are the people?
Right now.
Where are the people, Ian?
I don't know. Man, this is so crazy. What?
There's only one dude there. It's crazy,
Was
right?
that convincing, folks?
People are amassing here at the castle. What for? Is it for the castle lighting? Or are these people all taking selfies?
I think just general picture taking.
Huh. Fresh baked as day rolls into night. It's happening. Ian just left us to go ride Star Tours. We're walking out. We're going to end the show. Our last episode this week will be a quick visit down to downtown Disney, because there is Christmas also in downtown Disney, and we wanted to kind of, I don't know, just at least summarize, at least do a brief look at what's happening down there.
I'm excited.
Yeah, so we're gonna walk down Main Street here. Oh, they're gonna light that tree any minute, aren't they? What time does that happen?
5:30. Now? It's either now or 5:30.
It's happening.
Oh, it's now. Oh, magic. Oh, it's magic. I think the garland goes up too.
They're gonna count it down. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Happy holidays!
And a very pleasant evening to one and all from the merriest place on earth.
Wow.
That was.
We just walked right into that. Fantastic. Well, I cannot think of a better way to walk it out of here.
It's so cool.
That's fantastic.
Definitely digging the yellow tone this year.
It is more yellow-green.
It's more yellow than it is green, yeah. Fresh baked! Hi! I'm going right.
Okay. Well, in spite of this is kind of rough right now, walking down Main Street, but it's actually been a pretty quiet day today for a holiday day, for a Christmas season, day after, Thanksgiving or weekend after Thanksgiving kind of situation. I was expecting it to be more busy, especially after the way it started. It started very crowded. But it wasn't too bad today. But it's still not too bad. I do expect, though, for downtown Disney to be bonkers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out really quick to Ashley Tea Time Collections for my ears that I'm wearing. They're so much more comfortable than Disneyland ears. This is why I don't go crazy buying the ones here. But thank you, I love them.
Look at the Christmas trees. It's very Art Nouveau.
They really like their modern stuff.
Yeah, it's very modern. We're on the lookout for carolers. There are carolers that sing right around where Tortilla Joe's is. We're on the lookout for that. We're on the lookout for some festive holiday decorations, like these things right here in the lights, which are very similar to the hanging plants that they have at Town Square and at the hub, right there. Very similar. They need to put lights in everything. Look at that, pretty. So here's one of the acts you can catch down here. Now this is not a strictly holiday act, I don't think. Yeah, that's, I don't know if I would call Taylor Swift exactly a holiday, but look at that's holiday right there. Look at those pretty Christmas ornaments, and look at the pretty flowers. Just look at the pretty flowers.
Lizzie, look at the pretty flowers.
Look at the pretty flowers, Lizzie.
Dude, we're so behind on that show.
I know. But this is lovely. Oh, and by the way, one of the cool things you can do if you come down here is Salt and Straw. We did this earlier today. Check this out. We went to Salt and Straw and got some seasonal delights.
Oh, they're so
seasonal
good. Yours was the
ice cream at Salt and Straw. Check this out. All right, Fresh Baked. I confess, I had a secret motive for wanting to go through Grand Californian to come to downtown Disney, because it helps you right in front of Salt and Straw, dude. We had so much fun with Salt and Straw a couple weeks ago that we wanted to come by again and see what do they have.
They've at least the menu is already showing the December items.
Right. Well, why not?
So they have a peppermint bark cocoa.
I love peppermint bark.
Okay, so you
cinnamon coconut eggnog, which I know it's not gonna be your thing, but I'll take that. Gingerbread cookie dough, which also sounds very good.
Let's do this. Everybody break. Oh yeah, we gotta go in this way and then go back out again. Yeah. We got so confused. See, now we're back out again.
Yeah. And then we just opened a shop in San Francisco yesterday too.
Oh, nice. That's
so we're like
awesome.
expanding.
You guys are amazing.
Yeah. Like I really like this gingerbread one. It's really, really good.
Just showing her usual remarkable lack of restraint. She's already halfway done. You know, I have to say, I think that if you get it in a cone, you get more ice cream. I got a cup. This is the peppermint bark.
That's peppermint bark cocoa.
Peppermint bark cocoa.
This was the cinnamon coconut eggnog.
Cinnamon coconut eggnog.
Yes. And it also looks like it says vegan. So if you're a vegan or vegetarian.
There you go, vegan. All right. What'd you get?
Gingerbread cookie dough.
Gingerbread cookies. So these aren't really weird at all. So no grasshoppers in here?
No turkey.
No turkey?
Oh, no goat cheese.
No saffron?
No stuffing.
All right, just good old peppermint bark, which I was just saying when we were in the Grand Californian that I wanted to eat that peppermint bark that was on the gingerbread house.
It's probably where they got it.
So this, yeah, fresh from the gingerbread house. Right on.
I can taste the gingerbread. That's amazing.
Yeah.
He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good, for goodness sake.
What are these?
Oh, you better watch out.
What are those crunchy bits?
I think that's the bark.
Is that the bark?
I'm telling you why.
It's amazing. That's the best one. You have the best one, in my opinion.
Can't really. It's very rich.
It's like Rocky Road, I feel like, but like peppermint.
I feel like I do need like a ham sandwich or something in here. Like, you know, want to like mash it up a little bit
to make it weird.
How long have you been thinking of that joke?
I love this.
That was really good too. This is fantastic too. I'm I'm loving this place, man. No, honey, you didn't know. You didn't even try. You can't say that until you try. What happened to trying everything? Blah, 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 blah.
I tried eggnog last week. It let me down.
This is ice cream, though. It's different. There you go. I'm so proud of you. You like coconut, right?
He knows to be good, for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out.
Oh my gosh.
Better not cry, better not pout. I'm telling you what.
Hey, more for me. More for me.
It's so good.
Good time.
You like it?
Maybe it's because my palate is ready for peppermint. That's a completely different.
No.
But then again, I wanted it weird, so.
You know who this is? Is it your guy? Is it Burl Ives?
Burl Ives, yeah.
It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer.
You're cute.
I think I was a little bit disappointed that the ice cream wasn't weird enough. Like, I was expecting more weird ice cream.
Maybe you'll get weird flavors next month.
I gotta wait until January? Ay, ay, ay. Unless they, well, maybe they have some other weird flavors like that they have all the time that I could try. Maybe there's that.
The menu was on there.
And if ice cream isn't your cup of tea, as it were, there's Kayla's Cake. They've got some holiday macarons that I think Liz is in the middle of purchasing. Did you get some macarons?
Yes. I got you a snowman.
A snowman?
And I saw Nutella right away. That's what I wanted. I love you some Nutella. Oh, we have flakes on it, so it's like kind of holiday-y.
There you go. That's the Nutella one?
Yes.
What is it? Nutella and what?
Nutella milk chocolate.
It's blue. Is that my snowman?
Yeah.
And that's a cookie.
Yeah.
That's a snowman.
You know that
macaron.
that one snowman book?
No.
I think he like loses his scarf or something. I don't know. He looks exactly like that.
Is that what he
snowman.
looks like?
Yeah. If someone knows what book I'm talking about, there's a book about a snowman. It's not Frosty the Snowman, but it's a snowman.
Is it Fred the Snowman? Henry.
You're closer.
Bill.
Yes.
Bill the Snowman.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, California Churro, which we're not going to get one right now, but California Churro has a White Christmas peppermint churro. I'm trying to squeeze in here. And there's a churro. They have a White Christmas peppermint churro, which I mean, peppermint churro?
I want the Nutella churro.
Moving on. And then next door we got this cotton candy stand, which they say they're now spinning. Does that say ornament?
Yeah, I saw one earlier. It was a snowflake.
Oh, really? But I don't see it.
No, they don't have it on display anymore.
And then they're supposed to. Okay, that's apple.
Yeah, it looks like they do have the candy apple. Oh no, that's caramel apple.
These are like just pumpkin, caramel apple, and that's like Halloween.
So these are like the fall ones, and that was like the Halloween one.
They've
but
got decorations.
Yeah, but they got the peppermint hot chocolate and candy apple.
Oh, and yeah, they don't have those out here though. But they have, peppermint hot, there you go. Peppermint hot chocolate and candy apple. Cotton candy, if that's your thing. And if for no other reason, come down to downtown Disney just to smell that popcorn cart that we just passed. The one that makes the kettle corn.
So good.
That is one of the finest smells
in life?
In life, yeah. Love the smell of kettle corn. Not as good as you'd think it would be when you actually eat it. It's not bad, but it's not my favorite thing, but I do love the way it smells. Let's keep making our way. They have a Christmas tree right around the way here. By the way, we're hoping to do this next week.
I hope I like it.
Can you wear a VR headset over your head?
Will I get motion sickness?
No, not at all. It's just a little trippy. You have to get used to it a little bit.
Okay.
But they just installed Wreck-It Ralph into the Void.
Do you actually pretend like you're playing a game?
It's like you're living it.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like Ready Player One?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like that, but no. In Ready Player One, you're stationary. You walk around in an environment.
Oh.
But you've got a mask on, but you have that's the part that's hard. You have to trust that what you're seeing is where you're gonna walk. You have to trust.
Am I gonna like trip and fall?
No, because it's wide open in a way. If you've seen like the real sets, you can see that it's just ground and a wall, and that's it. There's nothing in your way.
Okay.
But through your projector, it looks like there's all kinds of environment. So you're kind of like walking hesitantly at first until you realize that you can freely walk, you know, just as long as you follow the rails that it's trying to, you know, like there are rails in the game.
Okay.
And I mean literal, like, it guides you. But it's weird, but trusting what you're seeing is where your feet are gonna go. You know, like, I don't know, it's hard to explain.
Yeah, I guess I just gotta do it and see what happens. Ooh, I'm sorry, honey.
Here's that tree. Should we take a picture in front of the tree?
Sure, honey.
In front of these giant nutcrackers? Guys, we did it. We took a selfie in front of this tree and these giant nutcrackers. You already saw it though because it's our thumbnail for this video. Here's a magic guy. I'm really disappointed, Fresh Bake, because one of the main reasons why I wanted to come down here tonight and check out downtown Disney was because one of the acts that they have out here, right where we're standing, is a holiday themed a cappella group.
Maybe the magic guy and them alternate.
Yeah, I'm guessing because this is the magic guy right here, not the a cappella group. I can't show you any a cappella singers. I wanted to show you some stinking carolers. We don't get carolers at DCA anymore.
The bell ringers?
The bell ringers are done at Buena Vista Street. That bumps me out. So I wanted to find some carolers this year, and dang it, we did, but they're not performing tonight. So I guess that's it. We're gonna call it a night, Fresh Bake. We tried really hard. We tried really hard to show you some cool stuff here at downtown Disney. I thought, you know what? The treats are fun. The Christmas tree is great. Get yourself some peppermint bark ice cream at the Salt and Straw. And then hopefully if you time it right, you can see an a cappella group. Or if you like magic, you can come down here and see the magic guy. I don't know what his name is.
His name is Jeff.
His name is Dr. Magic.
Oh, Jeff
It's
Kramer,
the Magic Man.
When Ray Pierce is down here, that's who you go see because I know him personally.
What about El Diablo and the Magic Man?
Now you see?
That just happened. Fresh Bake, thanks for watching our show tonight. We love you very much, and we're so glad you joined us on our little adventure today and tomorrow and the days forward. Stay tuned for more from us. We've got all kinds of stuff lined up for this holiday season and for the rest of, you know, well, just every day here at Fresh Bake Presents. You can subscribe to us there. That's where our news and opinion is at. We're on Fresh Bake WDW. That's with David Reynolds in Florida. And these guys are singing, not a cappella. We have a website, freshbakedisney.com, which is currently down. I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to fix it. Our host is being a little fidgety, getting a little kludgy over there. But we do have a website that I'm trying to fix. And then we've also got Twitter. We're at Fresh Baked Disney. That's fresh with no E. And that's hosted by our friend Damian Rosby. We're also on Instagram, _Fresh Bake. That is being run now. It used to be run by Sarah, but I am now handling that. So if you're looking to find out who that is, that's me. We're also on Facebook, also me. And that's at freshbakedisney.com. Or just Fresh Baked Disney. And then what else? Is that it?
I think
that's everything. Oh, I know. Happy holidays, Fresh Bake. We love you.
Yeah, love.
Good night, guys. Fresh Bake.
Night. Bye. Fresh Bake.